If I was to use a word to describe it, I'd just say vicious.
Like a cat being scraped across a cheese grater. The last time we were all in Denmark, it was weird because we were so secluded over there, and it actually kind of got to us, I think, having to be so secluded, and some of the other guys had to stay over there a lot longer. It ended up being really hard for them. We told ourselves this time we were staying home no matter what, so we jumped through a lot of hoops this time to make sure that we could do most of the production here, and Pettibone is going to be the only one that's actually leaving town to do his parts. So he goes to Vancouver and starts recording with Devin Townsend here in a couple days.
I mean, writing again with Curb and Sammy, you know, from the first record.
It's kind of like how we started courting, and you know, it's more along the lines of starting afresh, but it's just we have a lot more experience now in doing what we've done.
We're always pushed to, like, we have a certain amount of time to write and a certain amount of time to record, so it's kind of rushed at times, where with this one there was a little more time giving because we've been off the road almost a year. Went through all the holidays and whatnot, did our personal things, and then came January, the guys got back together and started writing.
I feel like we kind of actually even expanded upon like the areas we touched on before, where we'll have like a super thrash song. We have a thrash song that's like less than 2 minutes, but then we also have like more kind of like rock anthem-y type stuff. All of it's, you know, will definitely sound like Himsa, and is still what people would expect from us. So it's just more mature. Like, I think we understand more about what it takes to make a good album at this point. Right now we're doing all the lead guitar tracks. All the rhythm tracks have been done. A lot of Kirby riffage and a lot of Sammy adding to it and arranging it. So adding his rock parts to it. Pettibone's gonna go up to Vancouver. He starts in a couple days, like I said. He'll be up there for a week recording with Devin, and then all the tracks get sent to Denmark, where II will be mixing them all. So. We're coming down the home stretch here, so it's feeling good.
We're going with people we're familiar with, even going back to the beginning of the band, and then adding a freshness to it.
I think it'll turn out really well. I kind of like having everything that we're familiar with already. You know, we know the strengths of all the producers and, you know, mixers involved.
Each person has, you know, more background in what they do. So with 3 kind of brilliant minds together with us, I think is where Century Meter's kind of shined right now, and helping us out in that way.
We learned a lot along the way, and having Century behind us has been awesome. So we didn't have a whole lot of time to prepare bass parts, so it was definitely a nerve-wracking experience.
You finished the song number 1. That only took 3 hours. What? That only took 3 hours. Well, that means you only need 3 more days.
He's holding out pretty well, though, and I don't think he's had a day off this. No, he hasn't had a day off in, what has it been, almost a month now? Yeah, so a little bit stressed because I think he wanted more time with this stuff, but we just said, fuck you, you get this amount of time and you need to finish it off. So when I talked about me being nervous about my bass parts earlier, he was definitely adding to that. I think he likes to rub it in a little bit.
Do you remember how it goes?
Yeah, I think I remember.
Chad really coming out of his shell. With Hail Horror, it was kind of like, you know, his first, you know, real big thing for him as far as a band that is a lot more full-time, you know, to him. And granted, he put, you know, a lot of himself into Hail Horror. I think this one he really shined. I've been playing in bands since like 1989, and you know, I still get that same feeling, you know, when we take the stage, regardless of who's in front of me. I'm still a huge music fan. I still go and see a lot of like house shows. If I didn't have music, you know, I'd probably turn into a pumpkin or something.
I shall come unto you like a bear whose cubs have been ravished. Like a lion I will devour your children and tear out their entrails.